Hello everyone, this is Raven's Guardian, and today we're going to be playing another game, American Truck Simulator. So this game I've played quite a bit. I have about 35 hours in it. I haven't played it since 2021 though, so it's been quite a while since I've played it. However, it's rather enjoyable, and I look forward to doing this one. So we have a couple mods active on this. And those mods are going to be realistic economy, so it's basically turning into a hard mode, and then actual day and night times. So those will be pretty interesting mods for this this version of the game. I haven't played with either of them. However, I've seen other players that have played with it and really like them. So I thought, why not? We'll give it a try and see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue with our career. The only thing I've done so far is basically create a new profile. So we're starting from scratch, and then I picked our starting location in Las Vegas. So that's where we will basically be starting. So Las Vegas will be our starting point. We'll probably work our way east to get over to Arkansas, since they're doing the World Trucks Arkansas event is going on right now. So we'll be heading out that direction, assuming we can. So this is a pretty cool representation of what the Las Vegas Strip looks like. The only difference there being there's obviously a lot more traffic in Vegas than what you see on here. But other than that, it looks about correct. Alright, so we have our first drive here. So we'll go ahead and start the truck up there. Let me check something here. I think the settings aren't set up correct. So we're going to be using a controller and keyboard and mouse. Let's go ahead and get going here. Not a huge fan of the turnout of that parking lot, because that was kind of ridiculous. We have a green light, so we'll go. Adjust our view a little bit so we can see if there's anybody over to our left, which currently there's not. But we'll just go ahead and get in the left lane, because we're going to need to get over up here anyways. Catching all the yellow lights today. Oh, that's okay. And driving down the middle of the road. Alright, so we need to turn in here. So we'll go ahead and pull over here, slow down. Oh, sweet, we've got a green arrow, so we don't even need to slow down. Excellent. And our first delivery is going to be right here to this location. Looks like, so just past it. Alright, we discovered a recruitment agency. Awesome. Alright, let's pull in here and deliver our goods. Luckily this one's just a pull-in, so it's not too bad, and we can always skip if we need to, but hopefully we won't. Alright, so we are complete. Go ahead and drop off our trailer here. So that was our first drive. It took us 17 minutes, but a lot of the time was spent for me looking through the controls just to make sure that we had the right stuff set up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue. And we'll go ahead and move another load. So maybe it'll let us take our first drive. Alright, so here's our truck headquarters in Las Vegas. Fortunately, we don't have anything to park here yet, so there's no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. Alright, so that's where we're kind of at. So we haven't even gotten up in level. We barely got any experience off that first drive because it was super short. Alright, so let's take a look at our first job that we can do. So quick job. Alright, let's see. This is going to take us out to Utah. Let's, what about this one? That'll take us south. What about that one? It's kind of north. It's not necessarily that bad. It pays $177. This little symbol right here means you have a articulated trailer. That means you basically have two trailers. So that's not ideal. If we could not do that, that'd probably be good because that's a super long trailer and I don't really want to do that. But if we have to, we have to. Let's see. There was another going to Cedar City. What about this one? Yeah, we can do this one. All right, so hauling office supplies. It's a heavy load, 41,000. Is there anything else? Barstow, Kingman. Bunch of Barstow and Kingman. All right, sweet. Well, I guess we'll take the Kingman. Why not? It seems like it's a shorter drive. And this is only 14,000 pounds. So we'll do that one. All right. So we already have the trailer attached, so you can see that there in the mirrors. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, and here we go. Brakes are a little bit touchy. Oh, we found a Volvo dealer. That'll be good once we get the opportunity to get our own trailer or our own tractor. We'll be able to get a Volvo. It's one of the vehicles that I'm a big fan of and I like, so that'll be nice. Oh, we got new mail. Interesting. Oh, once we get up here at the light, take a look at it real quick, see what it says. No short messages. But, oh well, we'll take a look at it once we get the opportunity to. In theory, we can turn right on red in the United States, so it doesn't look like anybody's coming, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, going a little fast. You gotta stay within the speed limit. If you get caught speeding, you can get a ticket. That is no bueno, because they will fine you. The brakes are super touchy. Alright, well, so we'll make a right turn here. So we'll make a right turn here and then head on our way once this light turns green. There we go, finally. Holy smokes, the light took forever to change. Alright, looks like we're gonna get up here onto the I-15. Oh, any day now light would be nice. There we go. Alright, doesn't look like we have anybody on the inside there, so go ahead and switch lanes here. Doesn't look like we have anybody on the inside again, so we'll go ahead and switch. I think we're going to be headed towards Phoenix here. Right lane ends, switch lanes here. Oh, look, the cops are out. Trying to pull people over. Alright, so on to the 515. Go around this truck. Looks like he's hauling a bulldozer. Alright, we go back into the right lane. And we're off to the races. Oh, we're not trying to go to McCarran, so I'm going to go ahead and get over in front of this car. Hopefully he doesn't ram into me. Alright, just continue on our way here. Oh, you slow down. Speed limit decrease. You have to watch out for those because they are notorious for being speed traps. And you won't even see the cop, he'll just give you a ticket and you'll be like, what the heck happened? And then you'll look down and be like, oh, I was speeding. which is never a good thing. So as you can see, the graphics here are pretty awesome out here in the Las Vegas desert as we're on our way to Kingman. Yeah, the SES mod or SES team did a really good job of developing the graphics for this game, and they're constantly adding new states. So I'm excited to see what they add next. They just added Arkansas recently, and that's why the Arkansas event's currently going on. All right, about to enter into Arizona. Into Arizona. All right. Sweet. 75 miles to Kingman. And obviously, like, this game's not realistic in the sense that a drive from Las Vegas to Kingman obviously would take a lot longer than, you know, what it does here in the game. And that's okay. It's not meant to be like a true to life simulator where you're going to be driving for like a true 2.5 hours to get to Kingman. So in game time, it is 2 hours, but in real life, it's like maybe 15-20 minutes. So that's kind of nice. I think if anybody had to drive like the real time, they would probably get bored with the game pretty quickly, obviously, because unless you're an actual truck driver, I can't imagine that you would be stoked to be driving for 2 hours. The nice thing is, you know, sitting here taking in the scenery. They got some really nice scenery that they put in here. Obviously, this is the desert, so it's kind of barren, but all the little details with like the plants on the side of the road, the rocks, you know, even the clouds, all of those things are pretty awesome. So like I said, we're going to be basically doing a bunch of quick jobs until we can earn enough money to get our first truck. And that's going to take quite a while. Our first truck is going to take us probably a very long time to get to, just because of the sense that, you know, we're getting paid maybe $150, $200 per job. And as our level goes up, you know, we can get the more complicated jobs. We can earn different perks like fragile, or the ability to transport like toxic or, you know, hazmat materials and that kind of stuff. Oh, we got a traffic jam up here. So the nice thing being that once you get those perks, you can earn more money for doing more difficult jobs. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be longer jobs. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. A plane crashed onto the highway. Wow, it's kind of interesting. All right. Let's get back up to speed here. So we don't have to go to the port of entry. The way station is currently closed, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. Or we did, and we got fined $300, so that's unfortunate. Dang it. Alright, well, let's not get a speeding fine to go with it. I guess red meant stop, not green meant go. I thought red was, it was closed. I was wrong. Oh well, it happens. What can you do? I'll just go ahead and get over into this lane because we're going to have to turn up here. And we've already been in Arizona a long time, so I was kind of thinking that we had already bypassed that, but apparently not. Oh well, live and learn, right? So as you can see, the fines are pretty hefty in this game. So speeding, missing way stations, all that kind of stuff, not ideal. Running red lights is another one, so obviously you don't want to do that either. And there's not any real way to tell whether or not the light is red until you're like right up there. And of course this guy didn't get all the way over, so I cannot go until he goes. Everybody's honking their horns, probably because the guy behind me is in the intersection. Sorry, I can't help it, I can't really get around this dude. But the green arrow should change before the go straight has the opportunity to go. Yep, that makes sense. All right, so now hopefully that guy won't be angry at us for stopping so far back. And look, there's a cop sitting right there waiting, just waiting for me to run that red light so he can give me a ticket. I guess we're having a drag race with this dude. Come on, dude, let's go. Got a little more torque than you do, I guess. Well, that's probably just because our load's a lot lighter than his, to be honest. Hey, we made it to Kingman. That's awesome. Alright, so we gotta turn up here. Let's see, where's it at? It looks like it wants us to get over here. Yeah, so we're turning right here. So wait till this car goes so we don't get hit. Because the NPC vehicles, even though you may think that you're good, they'll still run into you, and that's obviously not ideal. Because guess what? You also get fined for that if you're the one that's in an accident. They say it's your fault, not the NPC's fault. So that's always fun. All right, let's get this thing lined up so we can pull it right in here. There we go, delivered. All right, got an excellent. Other than the ticket that we got. Ooh, we almost got to our first level there. All right, well, let's take one more job, and then I think that'll be it for today, for this episode. Oh, it's going to tell us we need to take a job. Yep, we have to take a quick job. All right, so let's see, what can we do next? So we can take one to Phoenix. Again, the articulated trailers, not a huge fan. All right, where is this one going? So north, we can go to Holbrook. That's more to the east, so that's kind of more of an ideal trip. Heavier load, but that's okay. And we'll get $207 out of it. See if there's anything else. What can we do? It's articulating. Not a huge fan of articulating trailers. It's a little bit lighter load. I'm not really worried about that though. The load, I think, it doesn't really matter too much. All right, so let's take that job. All right, this looks kind of interesting. How we're gonna get out of here. All right, so we got a trailer. It looks like we got to go out that direction. I don't think there's an exit over there. All right, well, let's get going, I guess. It's gonna be a tight turn. I think we can make it though. And we're gonna have to go like way left here to be able to turn back to the right. All right. Oh. Not sure what this thing thinks I'm getting caught on. All right, let's get going. Sometimes the system, I think, thinks that we're gonna hit a vehicle and it's like, or run into something and it's like freaking out. But so I turned that off, or at least just turned it down so it's only for vehicles. All right. Pull up here to the stoplight. And then we're going to turn onto the highway. Oh, we should check that email that we got. I wasn't even thinking about it. That's all right. We'll get there. Probably is going to tell us that we can recruit somebody to drive for us or something like that. Yeah, we got more mail. All right, green light. Let's go. Not super helpful because we got to turn anyways. So we have to wait till this light changes anyways. Yeah, that car is like trying to go straight. I can't get over any further to the left, sorry. Is what it is. Unless maybe they're turning too. I don't know. Come on, truck. Let's go. All right. Let's get up here on the road. Come on, truck. Gotta get up that hill. It's asking a lot. There's a car coming. Of course there is. Play signal. Okay, sweet. He's not gonna hit me. All right. All right, on to the 40 East, headed towards Holbrook. So the speed limit here is 75, but because I have this tied to a World Trucks account, the max speed that you can do on the highway is 65, so it limits your speed to that, which isn't a big deal. But it does add a little bit of a challenge to it. Obviously, if you can take the limiter off and drive as fast as you want, you can do that with the game. However, it can get kind of hairy, especially when you are flying down these highways doing 80 or 90. To do that, obviously, you'd have to turn the fines off, but it's very easy going around one of these bends to like jackknife the trailer. So having a limiter at 65 isn't necessarily a bad thing. All right, so some of the little icons there above the mini-map that are kind of beneficial to give you kind of situational awareness as to what's going on with your character. Obviously, the gear shift signal or symbol with the A12 just means that we're in 12th gear right now, and it's automatic. Your truck decal there is just basically telling you, like, if you had damage to your truck, that would start turning red. Your fuel, so you can see that we don't have a lot of fuel. We're actually kind of low, just below half a tank, and we have 196 miles to go. So it would be nice probably to get some gas, or that costs money, and money is kind of a premium, so we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we can make it all the way there on this half tank of gas. I'm sure we can. These trucks have pretty good, I wouldn't say miles to the gallon, but the tanks are pretty big, so they hold a lot of fuel. So even though it says we're slightly below half a tank, I'm sure that we have plenty of gas to get where we're going. The next one there is your tiredness. So as that little meter towards the bottom, so as you can see, the legs of the bed there are kind of blue. As that builds up, that's how tired you are. If you get to a certain point where that turns fully blue, your person will actually start falling asleep at the wheel, and obviously that's not ideal because that's how you get into an accident. So with the requirement for sleep being on, if you had a long drive, you would have to stop at a rest area or a gas station, pull in, sleep for a couple hours before you'd have to start driving again. And then obviously you also have the day and the date, or sorry, the date and the time there. So it's Monday 14:19 currently. That's not in real life, that's just in game time. So it's Monday in the game. And then we've already talked about the mail symbol there, so we got some emails that we have to answer at some point. We'll probably look to do that right after we make this delivery. We'll do that right before we end the episode. Down at the bottom, there's other icons there. None of those really could be beneficial. If we had an accident or breakdown or something like that, F7 would be basically a call for help. So if we had any problems with that. So to the left there on the map, you can kind of see those beds. So that's like the rest area. Gee, many Christmas, dude, slamming on your brakes. That was the rest area and the fuel. So that's where you can go if you need to rest or get gas. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. The truck just like shut off. Here's some other views, so you can kind of see like a third-person view. If that's what you'd like to see. This is the in-cab view. This is a Freightliner, so it's kind of nice. You can kind of see like all the cool things that it has. I'm gonna try to figure out how to turn the flash. All right, so I figured out how to turn the flashers off. That was kind of annoying. I guess I must have hit the button accidentally when that truck forced us to rear-end it because it waited till the last second to get over. Anyways, as soon as this car goes by, I'll switch lanes, get back over into the right lane here, where trucks belong, because we're definitely not passing anybody. Alright, so we're about to drive through Cochino, so that's kind of cool. Maybe Flagstaff. Yeah, Flagstaff. Yep, still in Arizona. So we'll discover Flagstaff here in a second. So that's kind of exciting. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we would have had to go to the right or left to be able to discover Flagstaff. That's okay. I'm sure it won't be the last time we're through here. Oh, no, there it is up there on the left side. So I don't know if we're going to be close enough to get it. Maybe we will. We'll see. Nope, doesn't look like we were. So again, we'll be back through here. I'm not super stressed about it. Switch lanes here. Just going back and forth, switching lanes. Just for whatever reason, it seems like the cars will just get behind you and then they just won't switch lanes. So it's nice to kind of let them go sometimes, because then you don't have to worry about them rear-ending you, which is highly annoying, obviously. All right, 67 miles to go. Yep, there goes police officer. So again, good thing we're going the speed limit. Well, 10 under, that's okay. All right, 47 miles to go. So we're almost there. Canyon Diablo. That's kind of interesting. I really do like the scenery as we're driving across the country here. And I'll tell you, it's not far off. This is pretty much how it looks out there. But that's okay. Once we get a little bit further towards the east, you'll start seeing trees and forests and all that stuff. So that's always exciting. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just driving through the desert. This is boring." It might take some time to get to some place where there's some nice scenery, but I personally don't mind looking at all these rock outcroppings. I think they look pretty cool. All right, almost to Holbrook. So there's telling us in 2 miles we have a road intersection that'll take us to Holbrook. We'll see what the GPS wants us to do. Oh, there you can see our destination there on the right, on the top of the map. So we're almost there. We're going to basically be turning off here on this exit, so half mile. Probably should slow down. Don't want to take an exit going 65 with a heavy load. It's probably not a good idea. All right. Take a look. Sweet, nobody's coming. Another right up here coming, so we'll get over here into the right lane. All right, we discovered Holbrook. Sweet. So another town discovered. Perfect. Change to green. Awesome. Just gotta watch our speed as we're going through town here. Make sure we're not speeding. So that way we aren't getting any fines. We made it this far on this particular trip with nothing happening, which is see that button's kind of touching. So trying to turn your left blinker on. If you hold that same button for a long period of time, it actually turns the engine off. So that's not ideal. Or sorry, with the right blinker. So that's kind of probably needs to be remapped. Oh, speed limit is 25 here. Slow down a little bit. All right, so we're pulling out of this parking lot right here, and it looks like we have to deliver something around the back. All right, another stop sign. Pull forward a little bit, see if we can see around this hedge. Oh, there's a car coming. We'll wait. Another car coming. So our character is looking mighty tired. Yeah, up and over the curb. We got to make this turn because this turn is outrageous. I'm gonna go all the way around if we can. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we can't. We'll just have to go straight, I guess. Let's try to see if we make that turn, but that's too sharp, unfortunately. All right, that's where we gotta go. So let's take a big wide turn here. Try to get this trailer lined up. Oh, but I want to decouple. How far are we off? All right, we are delivered. Another excellent job. 242 miles, 4 hours, 51 minutes, 51.1 gallons. All right, so we've leveled up, so that's good. Now, this is what I was talking about. So we can assign one of our skill points. So we have multiple options, right? So you can go hazardous cargo, you can go long distance, you can go high value cargo, and it tells you what each rank does, right? So with class 1, you can transport explosives such as dynamite, fireworks, ammunition. For long distance, you can do deliveries up to 400 miles. 0% reward for delivery distances longer than 250, but you get a 25% experience bonus for that. If we decide to go high value, you get, again, no real bonus, but you get 18% bonus for high delivery value for experience. For fragile, again, no more money, but you get 22% experience bonus just in time. So just in time is for like things that need to get delivered pretty quickly, but you just get a 20% bonus for that. So the fuel economy thing is kind of nice when you're have your own trailer, because obviously you save fuel, which saves money. So not a huge deal right now, but later on in the game that will be a big deal. So I think what we'll do is actually longer distance. So that's what we'll choose, because we'll get that 25% experience boost for anything more than 250 miles. So we'll apply that. All right, let's also go and look at our mail. So we have 3 emails waiting for us. All right, drivers with own equipment needed. To whom it may concern, we're looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks for a large number of deliveries. We can offer competitive rates up to $1,100 per job. Please, if you have your own vehicle, inquire directly at our dock in Kingman. Need money? We can help. So we can take a loan out, but you obviously would have to pay it back. So dear sir or madam, we thought you might like to know that we offer valuable or favorable loans to new businesses. Do you need funding to get your business running? We're here to help. Please visit at your local banking center for more information. I think we're good. Used truck for sale. Dear sir or madam, we're excited to announce the opening of our used truck dealership, our newest destination for high quality used trucks. Whether you're looking for a powerful machine or just a reliable workhorse, we have the perfect truck for you. Please browse our used truck offers. We trust you'll find the perfect truck that suits your needs. Sincerely, the used truck dealership team. P.S. Don't forget to check back often for new arrivals. Our inventory is constantly changing, so you never know what deal you might find. Again, all that stuff costs a lot of money, and I'm not really looking to do that just yet. But let's see. So here's an example, right? So you can take a $50,000 loan, but you're going to pay $600 a day. So that's a lot of money, obviously. And if you're not making $600 a day delivering all these quick jobs, it doesn't really help you out. So I think that's something we'll take a look at later, not right now. All right. So with that, this will be the end of this episode. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the scenery. Let me know what you think of this game, whether or not you think it's a good match for this channel. I really enjoy playing it, so I'm going to play it regardless. But if you think that this is something that is very interesting, let me know, and we'll maybe move that up in the priority list of the games that we have to play. All right, so with that, this is Ravens Guardian signing off. I'll talk to you later. Bye.